Isaaco Balls or something, but it's the caliber context. Like, you got to realize they've been playing in much higher stuff and whatnot. And HellRaisers, even though these two teams are pretty evenly matched and they do play in the same kind of tournaments and whatnot, HellRaisers have been just playing against a little bit of a higher tier of opponent recently. They've actually been getting themselves invites into some bigger stuff, playing in DreamHack Open, playing in MDL, things like that. So it's definitely there. But as we see these rosters pop up once off of that, and to have a change definitely does cause you some problems. But as we get alive and kicking in the pistol round, it is going to be SKADE heading over to B Banana early on.
Yeah, not much utility to be shown, but it may not even matter as HellRaisers looks to bomb their way down mid, unable to catch anyone for the time being as it's Oxygen to come out on top. Problem falls. Follow-up damage done either way, though, as it's a follow-up for Duplicate. Flourish gets toppled, and in a 3-on-5, we need to see some kills here in favor of HellRaisers. And just as I say that, it's an absolute slaughter as HellRaisers wipe the entire SKADE side and propel themselves forward.
Absolute whitewash of a pistol round. A brilliant start as well. I mean, to just use that initiative to just...
With this MP9, it's going to really fall down to SKADE to try and catch them off guard. A full bit execute is due, and with only 30 seconds left, HellRaisers, timing is their blessing. They can run this clock down just a little bit further. They're going to be in a very comfortable position, but as the site gets peppered with utility, the set piece goes down. Kalinka, he's ready to start farming. Good for one, good for two. Looking for the third, and third he finds. Then he saw onto the next, but Lime from CT finishes the job. An incredible round by HR there, and for SKADE, that has definitely got to be a bit of a kick to the teeth. Have in store for us is an odd peek from Denisaur trying to catch out an on moment towards Coffins. Not quite able to do so as Kalinka finds the first. He doubles up as well as Oxygen falls, and this is perfect by HellRaisers. They've got an initial 2k, they've forced SKADE's hand, and now Kalinka's just going to farm house. It's all down to Rainwaker, the last man up standing, pushing forward, and well, Problems steals the ace, but it won't matter. HellRaisers, they finish the job, and I tell you what, Josh, to congregate towards B in an attempt to topple these members, and well, Anakez's AWP brings true. Denisaur falls, Rainwaker trades, but what good will it do with Kalinka still there and ready to fight?
Kalinka trades 1-for-1 as well, so an open avenue here for Duplicate to actually get onto this B bomb site, but the retake's already hot on its heels. I can't imagine he can get this C4 down unless he goes for it right away. Actually does, tucks himself in the corner, has a nice read on the situation, but there's no way he's expecting all three players to come in from Banana. Hits the two first ones there. Anyway, though, no way is expecting the third. Walks right into it with his back turn. That's unfortunate. That was looking contentious for a second or two there. Definitely too close for comfort. Definitely shouldn't have only been one man surviving for HellRaisers. An admirable attempt there from the low.
He's going to buy time, he's going to make noise, and with that, Lime, look at this trigger discipline. Absolutely phenomenal. Well, phenomenal. He finds the first. He tries to find the second. As Duplicate, 1 HP left to his name, is going to try to hold him, and more importantly, he's bought time. There's the kill. Lime finds the second, and the longer SKADE take in this after plant, the better, because there is that flank coming back around from Rainwaker, but it looks like Lime's just going to push straight on forward. Denisaur able to shut him down. Problem and Anika's now in a 2 versus 3 for this site.
Well, Problem up close to this smoke can certainly catch out this AWP. The flash is perfect, but it blinds him as well. Anika's there to support. There's the secondary kill. He's doing all of the work right now, and as his teammate drops, it all comes down to Rainwaker. Flash is perfect, swings off the back of it, takes some damage, but comes out on top, and that is the first round on the board. Going in dry, they're hoping for raw firepower, and they're just being bombarded with headshots and nades. Problem got a nice off angle, and he's good for 2. Still sticking around for more. He does get flashed and has to spray away, but he's done so much damage that his job here in round number 9 has been fulfilled, and to be honest, exceeded.
I would argue, actually, that he may have been a bit too optimistic to try and stay there, but it doesn't matter. Lime catches the players on the cross. The reason he was staying on sandbags was to buy time for his teammates to rotate, but he could have done that from CT maybe and played the after plant. As SKADE, they're buying next round anyway, as they're on pistol advantages. Goading HellRaisers into being a lot more aggressive. Lime, he's going to shift all the way towards quad because they weren't expecting to be here. They've just mollied it out, and Duplicate, he's caught out. It's so messy by Lime right now. He should expect to die, and well, he's good for 1. The fact he's alive this song is haunting. He lines up 2 more. My God, that's nice by Lime there, and incredible round by him as he keeps HellRaisers thriving.
Flashes, they regain that top banana control, and it forced SKADE away. Now there's only 40 seconds on the clock, and they have to burst right through, and Kalinka with the spray down gets himself 2, needs to fire through for more, or at least buy some time for his teammates, and instead he's going to get his 3rd. 4v2 now as SKADE, they're running out of options. They need to trade out this kill, and Kalinka, he has done his job flawlessly, and now the retake, it's hot on its heels, and it's ready to snatch back what's theirs.
I'll tell you what, as Dennis still finds that follow-up kill as well, this suddenly looks very doable for SKADE. And it's almost finding a second as that player swings forward from CT. Unable to catch out anyone for the time being. Those smokes go down. It will allow a bit of a peek as Dennis will shift forward towards Ruins, catching out Lime. It's all on Flarich, 1 versus 2, and suddenly SKADE turned this round on its head. It looked like a very significantly one-sided round in favor of HellRaisers, but the antics on B, looks like they don't bear any fruits as well. Flarich, he may just have to go for exits here.
Yeah, if he can prevent these two players from getting off of the site, then that will cost him a lot of money. And there we give his teammates a really good opportunity to snatch away A. Lime already starting to fall back. This is looking very, very dangerous indeed.
As Duplicate killing Hell and Anika's both exchange blows. It goes 4-on-4, and now the wrap comes through to this site. HellRaisers, they actually aggress up short rather than fighting towards site. It means that Flarich will shift his way towards apps, meaning Rainwaker might be in a bit of trouble here, as he'll look to back his way on forward. He's taking a moment, and as every time he hesitates, that's an advantage for Flarich, but it won't matter. Rainwaker good for 1, Line there to trade. 3-on-3, the score, or the player count now, as Ships will aggress towards the library, trying to catch out an initial member, unable to do so, though, as HellRaisers start shifting forward, inching their way towards this site. And it looks like Ships is going to have another plan for them. Problem good for 1. He knows he's wary the oxygen could be here, and for the most part, let's see if he's good for both members.
The lack of kits here is just a major issue from HellRaisers.
But, well, as Lime takes Duplicate's head clean off when he peeks towards Banana, that does put SKADE at a bit of a disadvantage now, as Zenny will look to try and halt any further aggression. See if he's able to do so.
Yeah, it was actually a beautiful headshot onto a jump-peeking Duplicate as well. Absolutely sensational. And off the back of it, HellRaisers are going to try and burst right through here. The FAMAS does mow away the first. There's the swing from Dennis Law's Ships coming off of his contact, and it's just absolutely flawless. They do hold on to this one quite nicely. It does come back into a 2-on-2, but Denny, he's got the HP advantage. He's got the automatic rifle in hand, and Kalinka now stuck between a rock and a hard place. And honestly, I don't know how he's going to be able to pull this one off.
Tell you what, though, Kalinka, he's had a great game for HellRaisers so far. 22-14. If there was ever a chance to do damage, if there was ever a chance to pull ahead, this would be it. He pushes forward, he aggresses the player on D-Box. A beautiful headshot to Denny Saw there. He knows he needs to find Rainwaker. Only 1 second to do so, unable to do it. Rainwaker killed.
Mates would cause a distraction and pull some rotations off of this A site. But because SKADE just haven't even lost anyone besides Denny Slaw at the very start, they've not rotated either of these 8 players off the site. So Oxygen's still posted, still holding true, and ready to get this one done. Needs to take out Flarich, who's on this scout, but as the flash comes over, he'll comfortably be able to mow away all 3 with support from Oxygen. And there we go. Absolutely clean round there from SKADE. They only take 1 casualty, and now they're on to double digits and 1 away from closing this one up fully. There's 35 seconds left on this clock, though, as they want to try and go for a boost over this smoke, but once again, Ships is able to span through it.
It comes out on top. Anikes and Flarich trade in unison, though, as it goes to a 2-on-3. The only advantage that we can really find right now in favor of HellRaisers is that they do get a plant. They do slap a fuse on this round. A Duplicate swings into Anikes. Anikes comes out on top. The Israeli AWP rings true. As SKADE push forward, trying to catch out these players wherever possible. Anikes good for Rainwaker. It's all on Oxygen and a 1 versus 2, and he only knows the location of one of these members who is already posted on him.
Oh, unbelievable. That round completely falls.
This is going to be a very heavy stack towards this balcony position. They'll hear him drop as well, and looks like we might see these players just dive out right now. It's a quick burst down towards Pit. Contact made, and well, Oxygen is good for 1. Trade there by Rainwaker. His position known, but Lime can't really get the next say in the matter from short. So make his way on out towards Archway. Duplicate, he's able to trade, and well, Lime only really good for 1, actually, as Flarich gets the next say in the matter. It looks doable.
Yeah, they need to clear this mini-pit player right now, though, and he's just tucked right in the corner. Oxygen, he does fall. Now there's a real opportunity. They've got the C4. The smoke posted on long gives them a few seconds to get this bomb planted. They need to seize it, though. If they don't get it down before the smoke dissipates, then they're in for a whole world of trouble. And there we go. Flarich onto the site, tapping away the digits. Lime not supporting him, but goes for the swing right at the end. And they get it done with the Tech 9s, Kremer, against all odds. The 2-man disadvantage. Absolutely unbelievable.
An incredible round by